we already know what is HCF. HCF, or highest common factor, is the greatest factor that two numbers have in common with each other. We have also seen how we can find the HCF of two numbers. Now, once the mayor of Numberland wanted to find an easy method to find the HCF of two numbers. So what did he do? He called the mathematician. This was mathematician 1230, and he told him to find a new method for finding the HCF so that it can be made easier. And mathematician 1230 is here along with his assistants 27 and 63. So he took their help to find an easy method to find the HCF. Let us see what that method is. So now we want to find the HCF of 27 and 63. What is the first step? The first step is to write the numbers like this. So if I want to find the HCF of 27 and 63, first I write them one after the other, separated by a comma, and then I make this sign. So this is similar to how I prime factorize a number, or how I find the prime factors of a number by division method. The only difference is I write both the numbers here. What is the next step? The next step is divide by the lowest common prime factor. So I need to divide these two numbers by what? So I need to divide the two numbers by lowest common prime factor. So a common prime factor of the two numbers and lowest such factor. So the lowest prime number, which is a factor of 27 as well as 63. What is that number? So let us consider the lowest prime number. The lowest prime number is 2. I need to check whether 2 is a common factor of these two numbers or not. So does 2 divide 27? No. So 2 is not a common factor of these two numbers. So I go to the next prime number, which is 3. Does 3 divide 27? Yes. Does 3 divide 63? Yes. So 3 is a common factor of these two numbers. 3 is a prime number and 3 is the lowest common prime factor of these two numbers. So I divide these numbers by 3. So I write 3 here, and 27 divided by 3 gives me quotient 9. So I write 9 below 27, and 63 divided by 3 gives me quotient 21. So I write 21 below 63. So this is what I have. Now what is the next step? The next step is to continue dividing by the lowest common prime factor till there are no common prime factors left. So I need to continue dividing by the lowest common prime factor till there are no more common prime factors. What does this mean? So I have divided by 3. Now once again I need to find the lowest common prime factor of 9 and 21. So now just assume that this is not there and find the lowest common prime factor of 9 and 21. So do I need to check for 2? No, I don't need to check for 2. I only need to check for 3 and the prime numbers greater than 3. So let us see. Does 3 divide 9? Yes. Does 3 divide 21? It does. So I need to divide 9 and 21 by 3. 9 divided by 3 gives me quotient 3, and 21 divided by 3 gives me 7. So this is what I have. Now once again I need to continue dividing by the lowest common prime factor. What are the numbers that I have here? 3 and 7. Now 3 is a prime number. 7 is also a prime number. So will they have a common prime factor? No, they will not have a common prime factor, because the factors of 3 are 1 and 3, because 3 is a prime number. The factors of 7 are 1 and 7, because 7 is a prime number. The only common factor that they have is 1, but 1 is not prime. 1 is not prime. So they don't have any common prime factor. So I cannot divide anymore. So this is where we stop. So when you cannot find a common prime factor anymore, stop dividing. So this is where I stop dividing. Now what do I have here? I have 3 and another 3. So I have 2 3s. Now I can multiply these 2 3s to get the HCF. So HCF is 3 into 3, that is 9. So I multiply these two to get the HCF 9. So the HCF of 27 and 63 is 9. So this is how our mathematician 1230 has helped us to find an easy way of finding the HCF of two numbers. So as you can see, I don't need to find all the prime factors of 27 and 63, then find the common prime factors, then multiply them. I just divide them by their common prime factors and multiply the common prime factors to get the HCF. So a lot of steps are saved and a lot of time is saved, and this is a very easy method to find the HCF of two or more numbers. Now can you find the HCF of 72 and 84 using this method? So first I need to write 72 and 84. Then I need to check which is the lowest common prime factor of these two numbers. So I start with 2. 72 is divisible by 2. 84 is also divisible by 2. So I divide these by 2. Now the quotient I get when I divide 72 by 2 is 36. So I write it below 72. 84 divided by 2 gives me 42. So this is what I have. What is the next number? Well, I check with 2 once again. So because I have 2 here, I'll check with 2 once again. 2 divides 36. 2 divides 42 as well. So once again I will divide by 2. Now 36 divided by 2 is 18 and 42 divided by 2 is 21. So this is what we have. We check for 2 once again. Is 18 divisible by 2? Yes. Is 21 divisible by 2? No. So 2 is a factor of 18 but not a factor of 21. So 2 is not a common prime factor. So I move to the next prime number, which is 3. Is 18 divisible by 3? Yes. Is 21 divisible by 3? Yes. So 3 is a common prime factor and I can divide these numbers by 3. 18 divided by 3 gives me 6. 21 divided by 3 gives me 7. So this is what I have. Now I have got 6 and 7. So I need to check for further common prime factors, whether they are divisible by further common prime factors. So I check for 3. Is 6 divisible by 3? Yes. Is 7 divisible by 3? No, 7 is a prime number. It is not divisible by any other number apart from 1 in itself. So let us check for 7 directly. 7 is divisible by 7, but 6 is not divisible by 7 because it is less than 7. So there is no number which will divide both of them, or no prime number which will divide both of them. So this is where we need to stop. So we stop when we cannot find a prime number which divides both of them. It is not necessary that you will have prime numbers at the end. As we have seen, we have 6 at the end, which is not a prime number. It is a composite number. But we stop here because 6 and 7 do not have a common prime factor. And what is the HCF? The HCF is 2 into 2 into 3. So I need to multiply the common prime factors or these divisors to get the HCF. So the HCF is 2 into 2 into 3. So the HCF is 2 into 2 into 3, which is 12. So the HCF of 72 and 84 is 12, and we have found it using this method. So this method is especially useful for large numbers like 72 and 84 because it would take a lot of time to prime factorize them individually, then find the common factors and multiply them. So this is a method which we can use for finding the HCF of 2 or more numbers. If you like this video, then subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all the learning resources as per CBSE, ICSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures on maths, science, English and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged, and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve the slightest of your doubts. And that's not all. You can also win exciting prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches and many more, along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at deltastep.com, learning is not just fun and easy, it is rewarding too. So register for free now.